Greetings everyone, CCX here. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker. In the last part, we ended up getting two Pacific items, and also we end up awakening Medli, who is this new Sage of Earth. Now she must go through this arduous Sage of Earth trial to be able to actually get her Sage power knowledge back so she can reawaken my Master Sword. That's basically the only reason why we're here, to be honest, because we're not here for any other reason. But anyways, the Earth Temple is pretty simple. It's not as complicated as you think. It's not that puzzle heavy, but it's more combat. In my honest opinion, this temple is, well, a little bit of a history on this temple. This temple used to be basically a temple that used to be under the sea of the Hyrulean of Hyrule. This temple used to exist, except the problem is that, well, you know. Okay, I love that Link's eyes are moving, but everything else is not. Long story short, she's basically telling us that she has the confidence to fly. As you see there, to be able to actually get into the temple, we have to go in and fly with Medli. But we can actually fly with Medli normally. She can fly with us, but after a while she will get tired. So now we have to use our command melody to be able to control Medli and allow her to fly across so she can press on the other switch. This is basically the indication. She has her own flight meter, I shall call it, even though it kind of looks like the same exact look as the MP, but don't really worry about it. Also, Medli cannot defend herself, so yeah, be warned. You already said that already. Oh, I could have just threw you over there? I didn't feel like it. Alright, now I know that she can't really come over down here because she's a scrub. Anyways, thank goodness that the HD port actually changed this, because that would have been really annoying and tedious. But mostly tedious. But basically annoying! Yes, too annoying! Alright. Now we're starting to get into new Chew Jellies here. We got one new Chew Jelly. We got introduced to yellows in the Tower of the Gods, but now we have purples. Purples cannot be defeated normally because if you try to strike them, this happens. Look at that. Kinda ends up making you wonder why can't all the Chew Jellies do this. But then again, if they could, it'd be really, really bad. Now the goal here, you need to go and use Medli's harp, because Medli's harp has the capability of reflecting light. Yeah, this makes perfect sense, I swear, it really, really does. Why does light end up actually harming these guys? I have no idea. Also, don't think that if they're stunned that you can hit them, it doesn't work that way. But anyways, we gotta go and let this thing, come on. Come on, you little bastard. I know you wanna get me. Come on, you can get me. Ha! Psych! Loser. Anyways, it's the only way to open the door anyways. Now, the thing about the light that's kind of different than this one, than it was in Ocarina of Time, is that in Ocarina of Time, you basically did this concept once, where you disintegrated stone tablets. Well, you only melted like the face of a goddess statue, but that's basically the only thing you ever did. Even though it was more like a Medusa than anything. Okay, I don't know what's taking me forever to actually continue with this temple. Anyways, let's open the chest and see what we got. And our first item is the wonderful and glorious map. Because every single dungeon master crawler needs himself a map. Oh, I hope that we actually get ourselves an item that will reflect upon us. Sadly, we cannot get through the main door over there because we lack the proper gear. So since we can't go left or right, we need to go up. So, Medli, I'm gonna need you to do me one quick favor. I'm gonna need you to shine your lights over there because this makes sense, I swear. This puff of gas is Jinx gas. unlike the Jinx in the original game in Majora's Mask, where it was first introduced, well, actually not really. It was more introduced in other games as well. But in this one, you are unlike in other Zelda games, you are unable to use your sword. In this game, they changed that. You are now unable to use your items, which, to be honest, is really, really stupid. As we got the skulls here, seeing they followed us past the temple, Tower of the Gods. Yeah, they were there too. Huh. Alright, let me actually just get up here and push this block. Yes, treasure chests that, for some reason, treasure chests that are encased in weird ghost forms needs to be illuminated with light. I don't know why. This makes no sense. I'm pretty sure well, I guess it's because you're reflecting. No, actually, no, that still doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. This treasure chest is also pointless. At least I think. I think this is probably a key. Or it might not. It might just be a regular joy pendant. And again, if it is a joy pendant, it's really, really useless. Alright, let's see what we got in here. And... ah, yes, it was a key. Okay, good. I was not stupid. Oh, crap. Yes. And remember when I said that the enemies that are going to be here, we need to let Medli stay here because, you know, she can't follow us, and this door keeps closing. So, let's enter it. And there is nothing we can do. Joy. This room is pointless. We're gonna have to come back to this room as well. Anyways, to be able to take care of the... or... huh. Oh, I guess these ones are just... nope, nope. There it goes. Say hello to the floor masters. Now the thing is that if you actually hang out on the circle area, they'll grab you automatically. But if you don't, you'll be able to just slash them repeatedly. They're not as threatening, but they're also more annoying. And also, don't make them capture the person that you're trying to carry, because if they do, they will end up in a certain specific area. I don't know why I did that, but whatever. Oh, well, fun fact, we do need to use the purple chew jellies anyways to actually get up there, because the chew jellies are made out of stone, and I think they stay stoned for like a couple of seconds. I'm not entirely sure how long they stay stoned, but they stay stoned enough. Thanks, game. Come, Chew Jelly. I need you to allow me to. Come on. I just make you jump towards me. Yeah, that always works. Okay, let's try this again. They will break out after a while, so you have to be quick. Come on, Medli. Oh, what the hell? Okay, that was random. Let me actually push this down. Alright. Now we can go through the door. Medli, you stay here. Medli, you come with me. I keep forgetting that this girl has to be with me throughout the entire dungeon. And since... well, there is one thing that I like. As she does hit the wall, she actually gets dazed. Look at that. Go. We need to be having Medli throughout this entire dungeon. Now, the Earth Temple in general, as a whole, is a very fine dungeon, but it actually has more puzzles than anything else. No you don't. I wish that was a one-hit kill. But you have to do that 3 times just to kill it. I'm not sure that once we've upgraded the Master Sword, will we be able to actually, Medli, I'm gonna need you to go up there. Thank you. Now, while you're up there, please tell me that you find something interesting, because this room is actually confusing me. What you find? You found nothing. Ah, I guess we are supposed to just push this. How is this? What are... I've never understood puzzles like this. Well, I never understood switches like that. Is it like a very heavy pressure switch or something? Because that's what it's like to me. That's what it feels like to me. Hey! Now, I could showcase what happens if Medli gets captured, but the reason for that is because it's gonna happen in the other temple. Spoiler alert. So that's why there's really no point. That's why when it happens to Makar in the second... Why did I do that? Whatever. Actually, yeah, why did I do that? Yeah, because when it happens to Makar in the second dungeon, it's actually pretty shocking considering you wasn't expecting that, but you also didn't expect that to happen to Medli as well. Medli ends up in the room with the 2 light switches. That's basically where she ends up. That's it. That's all you need to know is where she ends up. Like, yeah, she doesn't get dragged to the abyss. Like, God forbid. Like, that would be kind of dark if that did happen. Like, all of a sudden, it's all fine and dandy, and the next thing you know, she's all like, ooh. You know what? They could have given you, like, the capabilities of having 2-player. Letting one person control... Well, then again, if they did have that, then there would be no game. Well, not really. Not necessarily. Okay, what's the point of me pushing this here? This better do something. Oh, it makes a treasure chest appear. Alright, that's bueno. I like that. It's cool. It's cool, bro. Come, Medli. I need you to fly. Or you can just fail miserably. Fly or you or not? Oh, good. This time he did not hit your face. Alright, now, if it's a treasure chart, I will put it on the screen. If it's not, it's probably not. Yay, I was wrong. Yes. This is pointless. In the original game, when you have the compass, the map will show where Medli or Makar is located on the map. Since the map does not show up on screen, Medli does not show up on screen. I don't know why they actually did that. I mean, you know, I get the purpose of it, making it like a 3DS type of thing. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, seriously, dude, that was by far the most stupidest thing you could have ever done. And just for that, it's hammer time. Boom! We got ourselves new enemies here. Say hello to the Pose. The Pose have a very distinctive design to them now. They are now ghosts. Then again, Pose were always ghosts, so I don't even know what I'm saying. Well, they look more distinctive like ghosts than they did in the original game, is what I'm trying to say. We're going to put our light down here, or we could just do this. Come on. Alright, thank you. The thing is, you do have to be quick, because they will go ahead and, they will, revert back to their ghost form. Yeah, apparently being shot by light doesn't do anything for these guys. Like, seriously. I really wish that we end up getting ourselves an item that actually is very, very helpful. Boosh! I'm not gonna do all of them. It's really, really stupid. This symbol here indicates where Medli's harp should be, except we don't have an item to actually reflect light. So yeah, we're kind of at a loss here. Got ourselves a joy pendant. This is pointless because of the fact... Well, actually, no. Remember when I said that there's no point giving Miss Marie anything, Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Any more joy pendants? Well, the thing is, you kind of do need to give her joy pendants, because if you give her 40, she gives you a heart piece. That's basically what it is. Yeah, most of the side quests that you go ahead and end up summing up to being, hey, give me more of these and I'll give you such and such. Not really that great when you really think about it. But now it is time to meet the most scariest and new redesigns of the most spookiest enemies in the game. Say hello to the Re-Deads. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Say hello to the Re-Deads that look like Juju Beams. The Re-Deads in this game are a lot more terrifying than their predecessors. Hell, they're much more terrifying when you end up hitting them. You actually get a little bit of a reaction going on, and it's kind of scary. They do have that too, and that's happening. Yeah, they still do that. I do like that Link gets scared when it does happen. That's a nice attention to detail. Unlike, you know, in the other game, it was just Link just stopping. You had to indicate that he was scared, I guess. Mind you, the only time that the Gibdos are actually, well, not Gibdos, Re-Deads. Well, the thing is, they're both Gib. I don't know why their names are different, considering Gibdos are just part. Alright, we have to leave her here because we have ourselves a secret mini boss. Gibdos are just part Re-Deads, so I don't know why they changed their names. Anyways, you guys remember the Stalfos from Link to the Past? Say hello to the Stalfos in this game. And they are mace-wielding idiots. They also hit very, very hard, but then again, that's the staple of this game, where everything hits hard. You need to hit it in the face, and then you need to whack it some more, and then it dies. Be warned though, after a certain while, it will restore itself. You know, that seems to be a running theme in this dungeon, where when you do something, they just revert back to normal, like nothing ever happened. Bows are useless against these guys, because their heads would just spin. And yeah, that's really about it. There's a glitch you can do that allows you to go ahead and actually bypass all of this, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't know how to do it. Woo, woo, woo. Can I just block that? Yeah, I can. Okay. Yeah, that's cool, bro. Nice story. Don't care. Now die. Please die. Thank you. It's one. Now, I could go ahead and use a bomb, because bombs also can work too. Bombs will actually go ahead and explode their bodies instantly. See? It's a nice strategy to do, and it's also a nice homage from Link to the Past, because that's actually how you kill them in Link to the Past. Even though in Link to the Past you can kill them normally as well, but you'll be there forever, and trust me, that's not really a nice thing. You'll be there for like the ends of time. Anyways, it's time for an upgrade! Say hello to the Mirror Shield. Its shiny surface reflects beams of light. And I have to say, I love this version of the Mirror Shield. It looks so divine. It actually pisses me off that one of the shield the palette swap for Link's in Smash Brothers, you never get to have the Mirror Shield. You just get to have the very crappy wooden shield. Or in the Twilight Princess / Skyward Sword Link, the Hylian Shield. Which, you know, the Hylian Shield in Skyward Sword is the badass of shields. And there is a Mirror Shield, but it's not used as a Mirror Shield. They also they also end up literally making the light reflection better, because well, actually no, Majora's Mask was the worst with that, where the light reflection was horrible, where you think that you were reflecting light, but it didn't really do anything. Now I'm actually not going to continue with this dungeon I am going to make this dungeon 2 parts because of reasons. And cause, you know, actually, you know what? No, I'll keep going. We'll finish the dungeon. Cause I do got a lot to say. Also, don't let the pose charge into you. They will possess you. Even though they are kind of doing a terrible job of that. I want to actually get rid of them first. It's satisfying. I love it. And it's a good thing that they're physical form, so you just shoot them with an ice arrow, they just die instantly. And they also take like 2 poke butts. 2 poke butts? They take two strikes in the butt to die. Because they're big pose. Yes, they made every single enemy cartooning in this game. They had to. I mean, come on. This game has charm to it. If it didn't have charm to it, people would find it boring. Then again, when it did have charm to it, people still found it boring because it was too cutesy. It's like, oh my goodness, why is it so cute? It's so terrible. Oh, wow. I don't know who that is, and I'm just gonna ignore it. Let's go and reflect this light real quick. Alright. I'm going to... I'll keep Medli there. She's not doing anything. Wow. Damn it, we're gonna need her anyways. Alright. Hopefully Medli can actually hear the command melody. Thank you. Alright. Now, remember that thing that you did in Majora's Mask? I mean, you know, just in case if people actually played Majora's Mask, and if you didn't play Majora's Mask, what is your damage? Why can't I push the link? There we go. That should do it. And I did not do it. Seriously? Alright. Let's see what we got in here. Ooh, more rubies. Yeah, the thing about being in these dungeons is that you're gonna get a ton of rubies. That's the reason why I said that once we actually finish this temple, not sure if I said it or not, we will be able to go ahead and get enough to go ahead and get the to finish the auction house. Oh yeah, and that jail cell, that's where Medli will end up if she gets captured by the floor masters. So just be careful for that. Now the thing is, if I was actually doing this temple without, you know, checking in every single room, I mean, I would, but then, you know, if I did that, it would be a very, very boring Let's Play. And I'm not really rushing because I don't really have anything important. I'm not a commentary channel, so, you know. I mean, just look at this. This temple, this is a temple. It's long. It's can't kill them. Fire arrow? Ice arrow? Please work. Or you can... alright, that's not what I wanted, but whatever. Alright, we need to go ahead and actually go over here. Because we don't want to end up down there, because that's all poo-gassed. Yeah, whatever. You're not really that threatening, considering the fact that you kind of took forever to actually become a skeleton. Flaming skull. Whatever. He's weird. If the bubbles do end up in the puff of smoke, they actually get reverted back to normal very quickly. So, yeah, you don't really have the means of killing these guys, because these guys are the ones that can jinx you. Alright, whatever. Medli! I need you. You need to play me a song. You need to play the song of my people. Or basically, you need to play me the song of the gloriousness of people. Damn it! Whatever. Oh, man, I can't even pull out my ocarina. What kind of sense is that? This is the only... Actually, now that I think about it, this is probably like the only song that plays continuously and doesn't stop. Or it doesn't go ahead and like cut. Oh, that's the reason why I couldn't see my musical notes. I forgot that the musical notes is on the Wii U pad. Yeah, so it's kind of like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time in a sense, where they put the notes on the bottom screen. Boy, more redeads. I really don't like redeads. My god, they have resistance to friggin' ice. You know, for a bunch of enemies with no bones, they... Wow, that was almost pathetic. Almost got caught there. Anyways, for a bunch of undead enemies, they really are very good at being resilient to ice arrows, which I find far-fetchedly stupid. Far-fetchedly? You know what? I'm just making up words every single day, guys. Just deal with it. Alright, now we're gonna take door number 1. Because if I bring Medli here, it's just gonna be a very terrible time. Also, the hands here, they actually end up having the capabilities of grabbing some items and actually throwing them at you. I like that attention to detail, considering, you know, they are literally using their hands to kill you. Using the environment to kill you, because they can also lift up, what is it? They can also lift up, pots as well. They can't throw very far. They really suck. They don't really have good football throwing arms. We need to come in this room first, so we can reflect the light in that room, so we can go ahead and actually progress, because if we... Yeah. Alright. That's weird. Yeah, we can't kill these guys, though, because we don't have the capabilities of actually fighting them in the Jinx pod. And if you did bring Medli in there, she would have gotten captured, and things would have gone down. Now we need to go in this room. I'm going to still keep Medli there, because I don't want her to get caught. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just avoid all these guys, because I can do that. Yes, if you keep rolling past them, you'll never get caught by them. But if you don't do that, it'll take a good 3 seconds for them to actually get you. 3 seconds. Also, I think they can throw bombs at you, too. Not entirely sure. Let's test it out. Okay, that's not really testing. Oh, yeah, they can. Oh, God. Oh. Okay. Alright, that's actually a nice attention to detail. I thought they could only take up pots and skulls. No, they can also take your bombs too. Yeah, that does make sense. I mean, hell, you give me an item to throw. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but throw bombs at me, I'll throw them back at you. Come, Medli. We have adventures to uphold. And I'm pretty sure that you cannot wait to actually become a sage. The only thing that most people will probably think that it's a bit sad that once they become a sage, they'll be stuck in here forever. Not really. They don't. The sage is only here to protect the temple itself. Basically, once we've completed this area, they will basically, or what I should say is that once we've killed Ganon, the sages can go back. They can go ahead and they don't have to protect the temple forever. Because at that point, all the enemies that were... Yes? Oh, yeah, I know that. I'm glad you told me that, like, now. I mean, I already knew that from the get-go, Medli. It's fine. Okay. So, since we got, like, Medli is actually my favorite character in this game because that she can fly, and I like my flying characters. That's the reason why Tails is my favorite character. Uh-oh. The sins is coming on. Alright guys, you guys are about to hear the most famous beats of the heater. I hope you guys are ready, because I cannot stop it, even for the life of me. I really hate that. I hate that. Alright, now she's actually is telling the truth. We do need to go ahead and reflect the light. And because if we don't, we won't be able to actually progress. So we need Medli to actually point her shiny little harp this way. So I can have the ability to go ahead and reflect here. Now the reason is that don't be too close to Medli though, because you might accidentally call her. Okay, you know what? There's nothing over there, so we're just gonna continue. Yeah, I know. I'm missing myself a charter chart, but you want to know something? I'm just going to put it up on screen to say what the charter chart is so I don't look like a complete... So I don't miss out on anything, because I really don't feel like backtracking, guys. I just want to go and get this temple. I just want to go through this temple. Ha! Screw you, you damn bat. Alright, the heater is not that loud, so it's not too much. But you know what? the thing I gotta say about this temple is that it's very short because this is the last door that we had to open. Because the next room that we're going to is basically reflecting puzzle the game. So yeah, this is a very short temple. The wind temple is also short too, but it's a little bit more padding because of what happens. But see, the door is right over there, but since the game says, hey, you're playing the game way too quickly, man, we need to pad crap out. Now we do need to take Medli in this room. We don't need to go down there, thank God. We also could keep Medli here, because we don't really need her after this point. But she does need to fly up there, though. Okay, or she can just hit her face on the wall. I'm a good guy. I swear I'm a good guy. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this switch. Huh, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. Because there's something I like to do in this temple, in this part of the area. I like to reflect every single light. I like to go ahead and set up every area correctly before I actually finish. Maybe we do need to go and push it all the way in there. Alright. That's one. Alright, we need Medli for that one. Okay, but we don't need Medli for this one, so we can do this one. Good, because I was literally gonna say, I really thought I said that the damn thing, the mirror reflection was not broken, but no, apparently it ends up being transcended in Majora's Mask and into Wind Waker as well. It never ends. I really don't like how the mirror reflection works in this game. I never liked it at all because it's so weird. And so finicky at times. Like, sometimes you think it works, and then sometimes you think it doesn't work, and then, you know, it's just, ugh. I don't like it. Now, I'm not going to reflect anything on the mirrors. I mean, on the treasure chests, because, spoiler alert, once we've actually end up accessing the sun, because we see, like, 2 suns up there, once we access the 2 suns, the game is going to actually indicate that, hey, you did it. Congratulations. Alright, let's see. What am I supposed to do next with this? Right. Come on. Wait a minute. Oh, I am supposed to... Okay, then Medli, you need to go and help me with this too. Medli, we need your help because I need you to reflect your wonderful... So they don't have an auto jump. I wish they would have given them an auto jump. That would have made a lot more sense. Here we go. Shine the lights as the wonderful... I wonder though. Since we already have the fire and ice arrows, you guys already know that we're probably going to also get the stinking light arrows. But I'm wondering something. If we actually came in here with the... Well, then again, it's probably the only way you'll ever get the light arrows is if you use an action replay to get it. But, you know, I'm wondering, would this temple be easier if you had the light arrows? You just shoot everything with the light arrows and then, you know, be gone. It'll be all over. It'd be a very short dungeon, I'll tell you that much. Because if the light arrows end up acting the same way as they did in Majora's Mask, not in Ocarina of Time, because I don't know if you end up shooting the... I don't know if you shot the light arrow at the sun will activate. I never tested it. Then again, by the time you try to test it, all the suns would have already been activated already. So I'm gonna just assume no. Alright, now let's see. Cool. We're making record timing. At least I like to think. I like to think we're making record timing. Then again, we're probably not. We're probably really taking this really awfully slow. What was your okay, here's something. What was your first rendition when you guys first came into this temple? Did you guys ever think of it as anything spectacular? Did you think of it that it was very good? Did you think of it that it was very boring? Because to me, what I think is that this temple has some very good... Like, the two temples that we're going to really has very good designs going for it. Like, the puzzles are magnificent. The enemy designs, the new enemies that you meet are pretty good. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think the Wind Temple has a new enemy. Yeah, it doesn't have a new enemy because we saw the Toucan Summoner Sams. Well, not the Summoners. We saw the Toucan Sams already, so it's not really new. We've already seen every single enemy that we've had to see in this game. Huh. Yeah, the Wind Temple doesn't introduce a new enemy. I mean, yeah, the Forsaken Fortress did introduce the Floor Master, but then again, this temple also introduced the pose. So, yeah, that's a bit, that's actually kind of odd. Unless there is a new enemy and I'm just being stupid about it. Anyways, you have to do the same thing as you did last time. Shine the light. I really wish that it wasn't. It's not. The thing is, it's not even cold. The heater is just on because lulz. They just want to be on. And my nose is itching, so that's not good either. It's a good thing we're almost done with this temple, so. Now, we don't need to take Medli in here with us at all. We also don't need to take her in here, like, period, because since the next area, we're just going to get the boss key, and we're just going to have to go up to go and get the door. I mean, you could potentially just use Medli to go ahead and cross the gap, but we don't really need magic. And what's in this room? Oh, joy. I love this room. Says nobody ever. Wow, how the hell did you miss? Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, but I never recall that you can go ahead and lose your head in a situation like this. I think I might actually get the introduction. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is what happens if you go ahead and not kill them quickly. They will go ahead and revert back with wind. And you're dead. What was in this room? I think there's two treasure charts in this area. In this area. There's one where if you backtrack, you'll get the treasure chart, and there's this one. So I'm gonna have to put two descriptions then. Great. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's something. I mean, as long as I didn't have to backtrack, I'm fine. Alright. Now that that's done, let's open this. And it's a joy pendant. You know what? I'm actually really kind of sad about that now. Now in this room, we just get to fight oh glorious and wonderful Dark Nut. I'm just going to say this now. Pull out your ice arrows. Go ahead and get rid of his armor. Shoot him with the ice arrow. Shoot him with the ice arrows. Oh, I forgot that that doesn't do anything to you. Ha! Ha ha! Ha! I'm stupid. Also, be careful. Don't let that happen to you. Okay, you guys need to go. Because you guys are going to be the most annoying enemies here. Yeah, you're not... Yeah, the Dark Knight's not the most annoying enemies here. You know what? That's probably one thing that I liked what Majora's Mask did. They gave you two boss fights. I noticed that though. Like Majora's Mask is probably like the only game that actually gave you 2 mini bosses in one dungeon alone. Would you like to say that it's probably because the dungeons were short? No, not really, because the people liked the dungeons in Majora's Mask. Like they could go without the Woodfall Temple because that temple was kind of stupid. And they could have, and you know, you could go ahead and get yourself tripped up if you were in Snowhead, if you didn't know what to do. Like, if you didn't know what to do in order. And then there's Stone Tower, and then there's also the Great Bay, which people say is the most horrible dungeon in the game, which I still don't see it, guys. I'm sorry. The amount of times that I've played the Great Bay Temple, I've never had any problems at all. And then I play the actual temple, and I say, wow, this dungeon sucks. In fact, when I do get the chance to play Majora's Mask, hi Medli, bye Medli. Hey, don't worry, you'll be fine, girl. Anyways, when I do end up getting to Majora's Mask, I'm gonna show you guys the very easy way of doing the Great Bay Temple. Like, it's very easy to get the fairies, and it's also easy to go ahead and complete the temple without any problems. To be honest, I actually have more problems with the Stone Tower than I did with the Great Bay. But then again, it's only just me though. Yeah, of course, I have problems with the most favorable level compared to the most difficult level. Am I a contrarian? Probably. Do I care? Not really. I mean, opinions is opinions. If we can't go ahead and enjoy each other's opinions, unless it's wrong, like a very wrong opinion, mind you. There's a difference. There's a limit in opinions. Like, I'm not gonna say there's a freedom of speech or anything. But anyways, enjoy the cutscene. Say hello to Juhalin, a big Poe. And basically what you're doing with him is that you're shining light. And once you shine the light on him, you see those little tiny, big, giant, spear pillars? What you need to do is go ahead and throw them at that, and then bada boom. Yeah. I wish I did get the upgrade to the sword, but it's all fine. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Now he does have a few attacks, but that was weird. Anyways, I'm gonna just get glitches throughout the entire game, huh? When he ends up having the capabilities of sucking all of his flames, he will go ahead and just he'll just throw fire at you. Occasionally though, the lights that you see up top will go ahead and open and close, so just be warned by that. Come on, you little bastards. Got it. Yeah. This is not the... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop doing that, because I noticed that when I do that, it kinda stops for a second. That's a very odd thing to happen, by the way. But allow the rinse repeat, he keeps doing this. You can't stop him immediately, so don't worry about that. Alright, this time I'm not gonna go ahead and actually shoot ice arrows at you guys, because for some reason you guys seem to be very, very afraid of the damn thing. And end up glitching out. Alright. Yeah, but after a while though, once you actually kill like a certain amount of them, they will actually reform back automatically. So yeah. Also, don't let him crush you. He does have a body slam attack that if it does make contact, what will happen is that he will jinx you. Well, no, more so he will take control of your body. And you don't want that. Now that I think about it, you can actually just think of this boss as the precursor to the boss in Legend of Zelda. I mean, not Legend of Zelda. No. Anyways, so for that. Why am I thinking, Boolossus from, Luigi's Mansion? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I keep staring on my words. Yay! We killed him! And he's dead! Shine in death by the light! Yeah. And that was Jahalin. Not really that much of a very interesting boss. Just a big Poe. And that's it. Yeah, I found like nothing interesting to say about this temple. Okay, well, since we, have to go ahead and do the whole ceremony thing, I am gonna have to shut up. But basically, long story short, Earth Temple's pretty good. Can't wait for the Wind Temple. Anyways, enjoy the cutscene. And yes, as you did see, Link was definitely moving. His sprite, well, his model was resetting every single time. Yeah, I know, it's very stupid, guys. But here's the thing. The nice attention to detail about this place is that if you come back, Medli will be playing that song repeatedly. I like that. I really do like that attention to detail. You must go to the Wind Temple for one more prayer. Yes, because we couldn't really put any other temples inside them. Whatever. Whatever. Laters. Yes. Nah, I'm good. You're gonna be watching over him. I don't know what this sense is. You're not staying in this temple forever. The game designers wouldn't go ahead and let that happen. Hell, besides, the sages in the Ocarina of Time were able to leave, so why shouldn't you? Anyways, guys, that is the end of Wind Waker. And the next part, we'll be heading to the Wind Temple, where we'll be awakening Makar. So, I've been CCX. You guys have been a great audience, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next part when we end up awakening the Wind. We'll be awakening the Wind Sage. Catch you guys laters. See yas.